some more, is controlling the inside space. Okay, so you guys know this basic jiu-jitsu principle. I hop up to knee right, I'm working my knee right here, and we talked about Steve putting a hand here and putting a hand on my chest or my belt line, and this is what he's going to be shrimping away from, and I can't allow that to happen. So when his hands go here, this one comes inside, this one will lift, but I'm always repummeling. So he goes, go to put your hands there. Go. So I'm always lifting this one, controlling this one this way, and this one always wants the inside, so he repummels. So when I'm here, just like if we had double bicep control, if we're standing, right? He and I are standing, and he has his hands in my bicep. Yeah, whoever has this, he has the inside space now. He has that game, so when he's on his back, he gets free, he pump. So just practice that for a moment. My head's over here, my base is good, my hands now can be free as he posts in different places. Go ahead, nice and slow. And I'm just practicing plucking and trying to control this inside. So as long as I have this inside space, I'm good. Keep going. Okay, give it a shot. This is why I don't like floating talking. Why easier just to lay on people and use your body weight. So like I said, there might be a situation where you have to have it because they're that big and strong, or the situation tactically, you know, necessitates that. If we're dealing with a law enforcement situation, go ahead, man. What is my number one concern with this guy if I'm law enforcement?
Taking a gun.
What's that?
Taking a gun.
Yeah, where his hands are. Right? If he has a tool on his person or he's reaching for my tools, I always have to be monitoring his hands. That's what primates hurt you with their hands and their teeth, right? So as soon as you pop up, right, you'd be controlling, like we're not waiting, we're not playing sport jiu-jitsu. I'm immediately controlling his hands, and now it's harder for him. If he goes to reach to grab my belt or goes to reach in his pocket, I immediately know when I'm controlling. Just like we do with regular jiu-jitsu, we can start to get behind the arms and start to go for gift wraps and things like that. And there's no reason why you can't do that in the context of sports jiu-jitsu as well.
Do you prefer like wrist over elbow, like we were just doing?
If I'm going to armbar him, then I want to be control from the elbow to the shoulder. But you can't always get that, right? So in lieu of that, I can kind of control the arm. And then as he starts to escape, you see how this one can get pinned to the ground, where this one can start to go down here, and I can get behind his tricep. Now I can grab, or I could pluck, right? But this is just an easy way to immediately get control of the hands, and now I know where we're at. Especially, like, I'm not really inclined to punch him, even in a fight. I would choke him. I wouldn't risk hurting my hands. There's no point. So this would be my control point anyway, because my next thing to go to here would be the choke. Because I know where his hands are now. Make sense? So we talked about the fundamentals, keeping your body on the same side, what you do with your feet and your knees and your hands and controlling the hands. Now let's talk a little bit about movement. There are two movement drills here. One I use more often because it's a little slower, and one that's a little faster, which I don't do rapid. But I think you still need to know, and some people are quite good at it. And so, Steve's knee right, without hands, sitting upright. And I'm just going to turn into you, and I just want you to go around my head and go to the other side. So turn in, and he goes around the other side. I turn, one step, and he switches knees. Yeah, so he's knee right on me, I turn, go. And then back, I turn. Turn. Yeah. Try not to kick him in the face when you do it. He's not kicking me, he's kicking my hand. But that's an important move, right? Because sometimes you can't keep the person from getting on your side. And I saw some of you already doing this, but obviously you want to avoid going over my legs where you're going to get caught up in the guard, so you have to go around the head. I'm going to show you a simpler way to do that, which requires an extra movement, but is a little less athletic. But try this one first. This is still an important move, and people are going to do it to you, right? So all the person on bottom has to do is just turn this way and turn this way, and the person on top can work the move. So one more time. Steps over. Good. The other way. Just like that, right? So he's always kind of behind me. Go ahead and try it real quick. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for frequent updates because we're updating this every week. And make sure you comment and like and share our videos. We appreciate it, and we definitely try and respond to all the comments. And if you like what we're doing and you like the material, check out SBG University, SBGU, and you're going to see a ton more in much greater depth than what you see here on YouTube. Thank you very much.